The 400 meter is arguably the strongest it's ever been. Half of the 5 fastest men in history are active, and as much as 10 sub-44 sprinters. Randolph Ross is one of these sub-44 sprinters, being ranked 13th in history after running 43.85 seconds to win the NCAA title in 2021. Less than 12 months after being one of the few collegiate sprinters to ever break the 44-second barrier, Ross has made more history in the 2022 collegiate season. On the 11th of February, the 21-year-old sprinter journeyed to Clemson to take part in the Tiger Paw Invitational. He won the event the previous season with a 45.2 clocking, so he was looking forward to retaining a good record at the meet. Running from the 5th lane on a 6-lane track, Ross ran an extremely quick 200 meter to open, splitting 20.87 seconds, then managing to pull further clear of those he was facing to come through with a 44.83 seconds. With that time, Ross became the 7th fastest man to ever run the 400 meter indoors. That in his 2nd race of the year. 4 years ago, Michael Norman, on his journey to breaking the world record indoors, ran 45 seconds at the Tiger Paw Invitational in the same facility. The 400 meter at the Tiger Paw Invitational was the last race for Ross before the NCAA Indoor Championships, a championship he failed to win after having his 44.99 clocking bested by Noah Williams' 44.7 run. To prevent a similar scenario in 2022, Ross ensured he made the final with enough energy to give his best effort. And that is just what he managed to do. Leading from the first lap, he went through with a split of 21.09 seconds, and as usual opened the gap between himself and the competition to run away in a time of 44.62 seconds, barely missing the indoor world record of 44.52.
5 seconds, yes, 44.61. He certainly gave it a run, just missed by 0.09 of a second on a track,
making himself the 3rd fastest of all time. This is a record set by the 4th fastest man in history. So if Ross had gotten it, that would have a massive implication. However, it still shows us a lot, and that Ross is getting even better in 2022, looking to push past the disappointment of his 400 meter performance at the Tokyo Olympics, and to show up in Oregon, where he ran the best 400 meter of his career to date. The important fact that proves Ross's quality is the fact that he is the only man living in the 21st century to run the 400 meter indoors under 45 seconds more than one time. Not even Norman, at his best, did so. And that there is proof that Ross is an extremely rare type of talent, given that he has done so 3 times. The 21-year-old American, who showed that he could compete with the best last season, is getting better, and more, looks like a guy who eventually may become the best.
Ross turns in a 45.44.